go, girl.
It is Madusa, the #1 contender to the Ladies Heavyweight Championship. Once again, let me say the demand by Kevin Nash is Nick Patrick be the referee. Why not?
Well, he said, I want Nick Patrick, you know, in the situation that united there until, as you said, Scotty Steiner nailed one of the officers, nailed one of the officials. Brother, he got that pepper mace or whatever it was. You ever been hit with it in a gang fight?
No,
Let me tell you.
Never have.
There's not many gang fights in Beverly Hills.
Mace right in the face, in the eyes, in the nose. And we're gonna try as best we can to get a report on the condition of Scotty Steiner. As a matter of fact, Lee Marshall is here. And Lee, for crying out loud, Scott Steiner, mace right in the eyes and
absolute insanity. I've never seen anything like that.
Okay, what's going on with Scotty right now? Do you know?
Haven't got a clue. Other than they slapped him in handcuffs. I mean, first of all, just the overt indignity of it all was more than I could bear. I had to come out here with you guys, and I really don't know, other than Scott Steiner is one angry cowpoke here at Spring Stampede.
Well, there's Sonny Ono. You've been looking for him, Shivani. And there he is with the ladies WCW Heavyweight Champion of the World. And is she ever a knockout?
My goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to keep you abreast. Scott Steiner, and I really don't want to take away anything from this ladies world title match, but Scott Steiner.
Well, he took a half a can of mace right in the face, right in the eyes.
Moments away, and I say moments, let's say minutes away from going after the World Tag Team title, belts that they have wanted, revenge in their mind, knowing that Kevin Nash must put it up by himself, gets mace in the face. Now, let me say this, I don't know what that would do to him, but I can say right now that Scott Steiner's chances for beating this match are in serious jeopardy, I would think, right off the cuff.
Tony, I was back there. I'm going to interrupt if I could. I'll tell you what it's going to do to him. This man was in excruciating pain. I don't know if you can hear him screaming up here, but there's no way that this man is going to be ready to fight anybody.
But guys, ask yourself this. They have the match. They've got it in their favor. Why would they even go to the dressing room? They caused that problem themselves, the Steiners.
Well, I understand that, but realize in the heat of the battle, and realize what has happened between these two teams over the past couple of months. The car wreck, the belts being stripped by Eric Bischoff when he had the power to do that.
I know, but it was only a matter of time. They were going to get their hands on Nash. Well, it's just a matter of time. Now he's taking a half a can of mace in the face. Who knows what damage that'll do to you?
Absolutely. Scotty Steiner, we will keep you abreast as to his condition, as to what is going on with Scotty Steiner in the midst of the build-up to this World Tag Team title bout. Mace in the face of Scott Steiner.
Tony, let me tell you something, and both you guys, intensity, Scotty Steiner and Rick Steiner and everything that has went into this thing caused that scene. But that mace in the face, I guarantee you, will turn this thing around. I don't see how Stagger Lee, he could come back from that.
No way.
Especially tonight, because that's a painful thing.
No way.
Well, and also let me say this, I can understand, but I know the type of athlete Scotty Steiner is. If at all he can come back, he will attempt to. That remains to be seen.
Tony, I'm not going to discount your opinion of Scott Steiner or Scotty Steiner as an athlete. He was finished. He was maced right in the face by the security guards. Then his arms pulled in back of him and slapped in cuffs. He is in bad shape.
They put the cuffs on him.
They did slap the cuffs on him. This was after they maced him, and I mean, they didn't graze him. They didn't give him a drop or two. They maced him right in the face.
Well, if he'd have stayed in his dressing room and kept his mouth shut, the idiot.
Yeah, but Bobby, you can't do that, man.
No,
It's the heat of battle, and this guy's wanting demands over there, and if they want a demand from me, I'm going to go over and see what the demand is. The heat of battle caused that thing. They went over there. Stagger Lee, you were there to get the interview. I mean, you know, you just can't set still sometimes. Yeah, although it backfired on Scotty Steiner.
Meanwhile, in the ring, as all this has erupted in the locker room area, the Ladies World Heavyweight Championship on the line. You can tell it's a partisan crowd. You can tell they are for Madusa here. And this young lady has worked very hard for this moment. And there's a slam by Hokuto and a cover. One only. Look at the edge.
Oh.
That one was on target, Lee Marshall.
There was a partial crowd not only here, but in Nashville. Remember, it was there at Starcade where we saw the finals of what was actually the women's tournament that allowed Akira Hokuto to become women's heavyweight champion. Now, there's also the involvement of Sonny Ono. Now, you guys were speculating earlier. Where was Sonny? Well, he's here now.
Cover one. At a 1 count, he is here now?
He is here.
He's at ringside. Sonny's down there, lost in that breakers back there,
that's
brother.
right.
I'm telling you.
I wasn't even paying attention to the entrance.
He walked right out with her.
The last time we saw Hokuto and Madusa, we also saw Sonny Ono. And let me take it back even a little further. If you remember, back to Hog Wild in Sturgis, we saw Sonny Ono. Then he was representing Bull Nakano.
Right.
He also got into Madusa's business, almost took that sledgehammer to her beautiful pink heritage Softail Harley Davidson.
I remember that, and now Hokuto, after biting the lady on the calf muscle that time, just standing on the calf, and look at Sonny Ono!
Okay, there you go.
Short jab to the left hand, to the top of the head, back and forth he goes!
Man, I'm gonna tell you what.
He's wearing glasses.
Yeah, he needs a whipping.
He's wearing, so what? He's wearing glasses.
He
You
needs
can't
a
strike
whipping.
a person wearing glasses.
Wearing sunglasses.
And you don't smack a female either, Brain, okay? I don't want to.
But she's biting her again, biting her
Look
the
at that.
calf.
You know, guys, there's going to be a time, and I hope it's soon, we're going to see Madusa one-on-one with another competitor, as opposed to Madusa, another wrestler, and a Sonny Ono, or attacked by a Luna Vachon, or attacked by...
Well, look at this right here. The referee need to turn around. You know, there is no need for that right there. Hit him, kick him, girl.
And there's going to be a time very soon where we hopefully will find out the condition of Scotty Steiner, who just minutes ago was hit flush in the nose, in the eyes, in the face with a can of mace.
And the roll up here, one, two.
No! She was too close to the ropes that time. And now Madusa in a very tough spot because right at her feet, Sonny Ono, drop kick.
Tony, you remember better than anybody when Madusa came to WCW, she was the holder of one title. She actually threw it into the garbage, stating that the WCW Ladies Heavyweight Championship was her destiny, and that's why she's in Tupelo today.
Well,
to fulfill that destiny.
Stagger Lee opportunity knocking on the door tonight.
Over the top of the suplex, 1, 2, and
Yes.
She did not get her. You see Mickey J said no, the right shoulder.
That's good. That's good.
How about that spin wheel kick, side of the head.
Turn around, darling.
And down goes Sonny Ono. Hokuto, got her, back elbow, caught her in the jaw. Madusa.
Get up.
There's Luna Vachon. That's Luna Vachon.
She kicked her right in the knee. Kicked her in the knee. And now sitting on
This
the
can't
1,
be.
2, and 3. Hokuto retains the belt.
Last time it was Sonny Ono that got in the way. Now Luna Vachon, and Luna Vachon's been mouthing off of late that she wanted the winner of this match, and it is Akira Hokuto retaining the World's Heavyweight Championship of the women's division.
All right, and they basically run out of here, but she is still the champ.